this. And honestly, I don't think I've ever been as excited as I am for this program. I don't know if any of you guys have felt that excitement and you understand how monumental this program can be for all of us as a community, as a tribe, as people that are ready to take our fitness to the next level. And I'm hoping that we can answer any questions or reservations and give you all of the tools to either make a decision to commit to the test group and figure out if this is for you, and just learn a little bit more about it, because we have a month to prepare, and I know it's very different than a lot of you guys have done. I think all of you are current challengers. Am I right? Do we have any newbies? You guys need to chat and talk to me in this video. But you guys have experienced programs before, so you know this might have a feeling of fear or doubt or skepticism or, oh my gosh, what the heck am I getting myself into? And so we hope to kind of address those questions and concerns and really get you ready in the mindset to rock the heck out of this program. So hopefully we can keep this to 30 minutes for you guys, because I want to respect your time. And like I said, if you have any questions along the way, or we share something that you're like, what the heck are you talking about? Throw it in the chat. I love interaction as I do these videos. It just helps me in answering what you guys really want to know. So I want to kick off a little bit about the program if you guys don't know about it. So it's obviously 80 days, 80-day obsession. And something that's never, ever been done before is that every day is a different workout. And so what I mean is the workouts are not going to be loaded onto our all access pass. So for those of you that don't know, Beachbody On Demand allows you the option to stream your workouts like Netflix, and it's going to not go live until January when we officially start our test group, and every day it's going to be uploaded. So it's like you have a personal trainer in Autumn every single day, and every single workout is different. So like, whoa, mind blown. When you think about 21-day fix, you have 7 workouts. You know that cardio is on Monday and the upper fix is on Tuesday. You guys know the drill. And then you repeat, right? But what happens when we start doing that is we kind of start letting ourselves slide, right? Like, oh, I don't need to do that move, or, oh, I can skip the bonus round, right? Like sometimes we talk ourselves out of it. The thing I love about this program is that it's going to be different every day. I know for myself, I get bored with workouts. So that's why we're really talking about the performance line, and we're really talking about Shakeology, because your muscles are going to be confused as F. I'm going to try not to curse tonight. Sometimes it slips out, so I apologize in advance. But it's really a program that's going to tone your core. It's going to work your booty. You guys know Autumn's big on legs, and it's going to give you different stuff every day in the terms of length of workout, in terms of type of workout. So Noelle, jump in here and remind me if I'm not saying this right, but I know there's a cardio flow workout. I know there's an abs, arms, and ass workout. There's, what am I missing? I know that there's just a different mix of workouts with the resistance bands and the loops. So those are definitely heavily incorporated, as well as weights.
And the sliders. Don't forget the sliders.
I can't hear you, Noelle.
I'm unmuted. Oh, well.
You're not on mute. But so for the workouts, I think it's just going to be a way different experience, because the test group that films with Autumn is, can you guys hear me? Oh.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry.
I have to tone it down.
Sorry. Go for it. What were you going to say?
I was just saying, and don't forget sliders. The sliders, the workouts incorporate those. I don't know if anyone's ever used those before, but in the old days, you kind of used, plates and stuff to get that same effect for your butt and legs.
Yeah. So those are different things that we've never used before. Again, it's going to work different muscles that you've never used before, and it's going to test your body in a different way, right? We all know the spirit of something new and the spirit of a new challenge and taking it on. I kind of wanted to touch on this, and if you guys have Let's see what Bethany said. Can you use sliders on the carpet too, or does it only work on hard surfaces? Great question. Kristen actually asked me this week. So Autumn says that if you only have carpeted surfaces, you can actually use a beach towel with the sliders, or you can put like a piece of cardboard out and use them and have the same experience. So beach towel or cardboard, you're good to go. So you can make your space work. You don't need a lot of space. This isn't like a running around kind of program. You'll definitely have some cardio moves in there, but a lot of it I think is going to be those bands work, and it's going to be one of those things we love to hate. What else with fitness are you guys most concerned about or questioning or scared about?
Something that a lot of people ask me about in regard to this program is, can you be a beginner? Can you be someone who's just starting out their own fitness journey and starting this 80-day program? And this is something that the first time I heard about 80-day obsession, I thought it was just an elite program. It's just for people who are already athletic, who already have a routine down. But from just some of the more research that I've done and the people I've asked, you don't have to be someone who has all of this experience behind you. Yes, it'll help you, but the nature of these workouts is it's supposed to get you to a place you've never been before. And that excites me because I feel like, no matter where all of us are, we're always kind of at a new starting point in a way. If you've done programs like this before and then, you finish it and then you start a new one, you're always at a new beginning. So that's kind of exciting for me to hear. And then also there's a modifier in this program, just like all of these workout programs that are out there that you've done or that you might be familiar with. There's a modifier. So you can always, I love what they said in Clean Week. Bring down the intensity. You can always bring it up and bring it down. So that was something that I was really happy to hear. Is there anything you want to add, Danielle?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like, you guys know when we went through Shift Shop, you probably had some of these feelings. A lot of you did Shift Shop with me. But when I got that test group invite, it's like, oh my gosh, holy shit, what did I get myself into, right? We've never done 80 days before. It's a big commitment. But at the same time, wouldn't you rather commit to what you really want and what you're not at right now than not at all? And I think that when we start making excuses in our head of like, well, I have a wedding coming up, or it's my birthday during then, which by the way, my birthday will be during these 80 days, and I will be sticking to the plan because the plan is there for a reason. The plan is set up by Autumn. It's set up by a nutritionist. It's been tested. It's been proven. And so my advice to you is if you have obstacles during these 80 days, the plan is written for a reason, and we're going to be tough love with you, and we're going to be going through it too. We're going to have obstacles too, and that's the beauty of a test group. Nobody knows what to expect. Everybody's going in flailing around. We're all going to figure it out together, and that's what I love so much about this new program. And it's freaking skin in the game. Anybody can get up and do 21-day fix. Am I right? Like some of y'all have probably done it like 10 times, and you don't need to do it 10 times, right? You need to constantly change it up. And so I love that this is a longer commitment to really elevate where you've been and where you're at and how your body is going to change and form and how your mindset is going to change. Because there's going to be times, I know there's 3 big phases in this program, and they're broken out in 3 chunks. And Autumn talked about in the phase 2 during the actual like corporate test group, a lot of people were complaining, well, I'm not losing weight. What am I doing? This program, guys, is about obsession of taking care of yourself. And I'm not just talking health and fitness. I'm talking foam rolling. I'm talking about massages. I'm talking about taking baths. I'm talking about sleeping a certain amount of hours. In the program, they actually say this is the amount of time you should be sleeping, or it will affect the way your body reacts to this program. Which that's freaking cool, because how many of us struggle with sleep? I know I do. Like that's something that I sacrifice all the time. So it's kind of everything we've been asking for a couple years from Autumn that she's finally addressing. So for everybody that doesn't know what 21 Day Fix is, it's the first program that Autumn ever created. And so it's a little bit of everything. It's a great beginners program. It was actually made for people that had a lot of weight to lose. But what it's become is something that's taught everybody how to start, right? How to get those workouts in 30 minutes a day, how to create the clean eating plan with the portion fix. Now, this is a different level of commitment. So I just kind of want to emphasize that mindset of like, if you're already telling yourself, oh, I can't do that, or I have this, and so I'm going to make this work my way, you're already cheating yourself, right? Noelle, you want to keep on that a little bit?
Yeah, something that you were saying actually brought this realization to me that when I first heard about this program coming out, I was nervous because, like Danielle was saying, the 21 Day Fix, that's what taught me everything that I know. You know, for 3 weeks, I could work out for 30 minutes a day and eat according to these containers. But then what happens after that? You know, you start falling off, you start adding things in that you deserve, like, you know, extra glass of wine here, extra pizza slice here, and then you find yourself in a place where you're like, I need to redo the 21 Day Fix again. And what's cool about this program is it's constantly evolving with you, which I think is really important. And when it comes to thinking about the fact that these workouts are now going to be an hour, that really freaked me out. I'm going to be honest, because, you know, it's already hard enough for me to find the time to work out with my busy toddler schedule. You know, when you have a kid that is your alarm clock and you're so comfortable with that, you know, it's how am I going to fit in an extra 30 minutes a day? So I found myself thinking about this. And then, like I said, I was just talking to more people. It actually gave me a sense of peace that I need this program more than I can even realize, more than I can admit in many ways, because of that exact fact that my alarm clock is my kid. And that means my kid determines the amount of sleep I get. Like, my kid determines the mood that I'm in when I wake up. And just saying that out loud, it's a good reminder to me that I'm waking up on the wrong side of the bed every single morning. And I need to take back my mornings. I need to take back my time. It's something I talk a lot about. Working out is me time. And I know a lot of you guys can agree with that. When you have a killer workout and you're done, you just feel amazing and on fire and this awesome high. You feel like you can take on anything. But if working out becomes an added chore, something you have to check off a list, you lose that. You lose that joy. So for me, this program is literally going to be about how will Noelle, you know, make herself a priority for 80 days. So I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that, or if, you know, if you're someone who has a full-time job and it's really it's hard for you to even get out of bed and be excited to go to work. Just think about how incredible it'll feel. Which this is, I'm gonna give a little spoiler alert for Danielle's test group. She's doing accountability groups or accountability workouts at 6 a.m. every single day live on Instagram. That's amazing. And that's the accountability right there that you don't get she's never done before. You know, so this program's already making her think of different ways to coach her people. So I think that, yeah, it's so cool. Shout out, woohoo, exactly. So that's something that I know that I'm really nervous but excited about that this program's going to do for me. Is there anything that you want to add to that, Danielle, about how program's going to adapt to your life right now?
Yeah, I mean, I just think, guys, so if any of you, did anybody buy the DVDs back in the old days? Anybody used to buy the DVDs? You know what I'm talking about? So when you used to be a part of Beachbody and you were a challenger, when a new program would launch, you'd have to buy the new DVD every time. But the cool thing about that is you had to purchase it. So that means you had to put an investment down and put skin in the game to do that program. So you were more likely to actually get that DVD out of the box and put it in. But now with All Access, we have everything at our fingertips, right? So it's easy to say, oh, I don't feel like doing this cardio workout today, so I'm going to do PIA. Or I don't feel like doing this weightlifting program, so I'm going to scroll around and see what other things work for me, right? I've done it, like challenge du jour, like we've all done it, you know? But this program and investing in the materials to see success is gonna put skin in the game again. And that's what I really love about it. You know, I know a lot of you have maybe dabbled in the performance line. Maybe you've tried Energize. If you haven't, like, we need to chat, because that shit is my game. That's the only way I get up so early. But it's an investment in you, right? And I know with the holidays coming up, it's a lot, but guys, it's on this killer freaking deal right now. And is it worth it to wake up April 15th saying, you know what? I flipping rocked that thing. And I know without a matter of fact that it was 110% worth it, because I feel my best, most confident self. And for me, the driving factor behind this test group is to prove to myself that I can stick with the longevity, that I'm going to stop dabbling. The only reason I committed to Shift Shop and got those results is because I signed a contract with corporate. I mean, like, you kind of have to stick with it. But when you commit to a bundle that you're putting money into, you're saying to yourself, I'm worth it. I'm worth that investment, and I'm worth putting my time and effort into me. Despite all the craziness going on in our lives, I know we're all busy. I know we have stuff going on. But that's how I'm thinking about this. And that's how we're going to continuously talk about this program in the test group, in the pre-launch. Something else I wanted to mention to you guys, if you haven't tried yet, there's 30-minute workouts called A Little Obsessed that is officially going to be permanently on the on-demand platform December 20th. And these workouts are designed to help you prepare for 80-day obsession. So like Noelle said, yes, you can be a beginner, but we would prefer you to really get on your health and fitness game the next few weeks over the holidays, so that come January 15th, you're ready to rock and roll, and know that you're still going to be sore and feeling a little bit out of it, but that just comes with something new. So these workouts are going to be officially on Beachbody On Demand December 20th permanently. So it's none of that like waiting till 9 a.m. Pacific time. Like, they're going to be there. You're going to have access to them, which I think is really cool. So you can get into the resistance band work. You can try out the sliders, because we're all going to be getting in it and committing to the test group this week. So I wanted to plug that and make sure you guys knew that those are there for a reason, and they're set up for autumn for a reason. Claire, did you have anything else you wanted to add fitness-wise?
No, I mean, you guys kind of kept taking a lot of my points. But yeah, I mean, really, like Autumn, for any of you guys that are coaches or discount coaches, and actually, if you go to YouTube, Autumn has, if you search 80-Day Obsession, there's actually a video where she goes crazy in depth, talking about what exactly 80-Day Obsession is, but talking about who the program's for, who it's not, going into even a little bit more nitty gritty. So if you wanted additional information, that's a great video to watch. But yeah, she said the same thing, like, you know, kind of like what Noelle said about ideally it's for people that do have some fitness background, which is most of everybody on the call, since you guys have been in our challenge groups and everything like that. Oh, Noelle, you're the sweetest. You should have heard me this morning when I was working out with Danielle and I had no voice. That was really fun. That's the pleasure. That's the beauty of working out from home, right? But yeah, so that's why it's a great way to be working out right now. And actually, I think you can still access and find Autumn's hybrid calendar. We've shared it in our challenge groups and our team pages, but you can honestly still search for it and find it and use it. Where, I mean, pretty much all you need to know is that starting on the 20th, you'll have access to A Little Obsessed for all of you Beachbody On Demand members, where you can start doing the 30-minute workouts, even through the holidays, just to kind of shake things up pretty much all the way until the 15th when we start rocking next year. So that's pretty much all my fitness stuff for you.
Hey, Danielle, can you talk about why the performance line is essential for this 80-day workout? Because I know if some of you guys know Danielle or follow her on social media, you know that she's got this really vibrant yellow drink that she always starts her day off with. And look at her, she's got props. So I feel like she'd be the perfect person to start talking about that.
Yeah. So raise of hands, who's tried the performance line? Okay, cool. I can only see Bethany's face saying no. So, guys, you're missing out. I'm just saying. No, but really, so I've been drinking Energize since last December when Core Force came out, and I didn't take Recover seriously until I was doing Shift Shop, because that was kind of the first program. It was really incorporated to the nutrition plan. So for those of you guys that don't know, Energize is a pre-workout. You do 1 or 2 scoops depending on what works for you and what your caffeine tolerance is. Yes, it's completely clean. Yes, it's Ironman approved. It's filled with the nutrients to kind of give you that extra little boost in your workouts. And it's proven scientifically, clinically, to help your workouts with higher performance 5% more than usual. So I'll take the 5% with what I can get, you know? And then Recover is for muscle recovery and to help your muscles let the lactic acid out. Because when we do a workout, you're actually tearing apart your muscles. You're pulling them to pieces and they're freaking out. So you need something in your system to help you react. And like we said and talked about, 80-day obsession is 80 different workouts. I can't say that enough. That's something that's going to kill your body in a sense. not to scare you guys, but like that's what it is. I mean, every program does it. It's going to challenge you. It's something you've never done before. And so this guy, it really fills you up too. So it comes in chocolate and orange. The orange tastes like a creamsicle kind of. Not my favorite, but I'm a chocolate girl. So you guys know I'll take another chocolate if I can get it. And it's built into the nutrition plan. So you're going to want it. You're going to want it as part of your program and your nutrition, and having those quick little things to help you through. And even the test group participants said that some of them tried to do it without it, and they literally were like begging, borrowing, and stealing from coaches down the street for them to buy Recover off of them. That's how sore they were. So yeah, can you do this program without it? Yeah. Will you get the results at the maximum potential that you have? No. So for me and my test group, y'all know this is a requirement because I want you to not give up day 5, day 10, day 50. I want you to do it for the full 80 days. And so to me, you need these tools to help you get through the program because again, Autumn laid out the program, nutritionists laid out the program. It's there for a reason. Does that do you guys have any questions on that? Does anyone throw Recover? Yeah, so some of my challengers put Recover in their Shakeology and mix it up so you don't have to feel like you're having 3 drinks. I personally love them separate because it's like another meal to me, so it fills me up. But you absolutely can mix them together is what other people have done.
So I just want to make sure that we're being clear. So with our test group, we want people to be focusing on their nutrition with Shakeology, which is your dense superfood nutrition in a delicious shake or shake. I don't know what I'm saying. She's got pictures. So this is something that all of our challengers have already incorporated in their journey, which is Shakeology. Performance line is something on top of that is separate. And I'm a hydrate fanatic. That's what I drink every time during my workouts. And hydrate isn't a requirement. That's just like another extra thing. But I'm really excited because I am not someone who's ever actually utilized the performance line as it was designed, just like what Danielle said. You know, I've done Energize in the morning, so I'm really excited. And I'm again being completely transparent here. I'm going in this with no prior crazy experience with any of this. So if you guys are nervous because you feel like, well, I've never used that product. I don't know if I'll like it. I don't know if I'll like how it'll taste. I don't know how my body's going to respond to it. You're in good company. And that's why we're doing test groups, because we want to see, it's kind of, if you have ever done a science project, right? And, sorry, my phone just had a low battery. If you ever done a science project, you need to have constants. You guys all need to come in with like a fresh start. And this is exactly what that's going to give you. None of us have ever done 80-day obsession before. So we're all here starting out clean slate and ready to go all in. So we want people who want to go all in, literally. Skin in the game is important. So Danielle, there's something that you and I had talked about before, which is this motivation, this lack of this fear that a lot of people tell me all the time. Like, how do you have the motivation to get through this? This is 80 days. How can I commit to 4 months? How can I think about April when January hasn't even started yet? What are some things that, and Claire, you can jump into, that you say to your challengers who are kind of on the fence because they're just like, I don't think I can do a big commitment like that? I feel like I'm interviewing you. Sorry.
Oh.
My old job, sprinkled.
That's actually funny because I used to interview one of my old jobs too. So my team knows that I've been 150% obnoxious today. So hashtag sorry, I'm not sorry for the amount of times I've posted in the team page. But I've been sharing videos and resources and things nonstop because let me just tell you guys, I've been a coach for 2.5 years. Full disclosure, I was mad hating on this program up until Monday of this week. I'm not even joking. I see you guys laughing. Literally, when A Little Obsessed came out, I did the workouts and I was like, that wasn't hard. Everyone was talking about how sore they were and I was like, what are you guys talking about? Granted, I don't have the exact bands or slides or anything like that, but I was like, why is everyone like flipping out about this program? The workouts weren't that hard. And honestly, when I heard 80 days, my brain immediately shut down and pushed it out. I was like, no way, there's no way I can do that. I can barely stay committed to 30 days. And I knew that it was going to be coming in the new year. I have at least two big trips. Richard and I's 30th are in January and April of next year. I was like, hell no, there's no way that I'm going to stay committed to something like this. And I knew for a fact that if I felt this way, my team and my challengers were all going to feel this way. So I was like, well, I'm just failed. I'm doomed. There's no way that this program's going to infiltrate me or get me excited or change me because I was not jazzed at all. And guys, I felt this way from the moment I heard about this program in July until Monday. And then Monday I decided, you know what, I'm a coach. I should probably start educating myself a little bit on this program. Because other than just those fears holding me back, the second fear, and Danielle, I hope you're okay with me being transparent about this, but I'm just gonna literally be honest. I'm a coach. I'm a coach and I've been coaching for a while. I was actually like, when they posted the bundles, I was like, dang, that's expensive. Literally my first thought. So I had 80, I'm like, shit, there's 80 days that you're telling me that I have to commit to. And second, you're asking me to pay this much amount of money for another bundle pack when they're going to be streaming these and I can access like the other things online. I was like, are you kidding? I was like, I already get energized monthly. Like I've been getting energized like since month 2 of me becoming a coach. Like I am a veteran energized user and I'm a double scooper, by the way. So I was just like, what do you mean I have to buy 2 Energize, 4 Recovers, and all the equipment? I was like, are you kidding? And so on Monday, I was like, you know what? I should probably start educating myself. I watched Autumn's video, which is an hour and a half, by the way, and she broke down the program. And I just had this thought. I was still hating a little bit, but I just had this thought. I was like, Claire, what if this is the program that actually changes your life? Like just take okay, so maybe these bundles are a little expensive. Maybe 80 days is a little long. What if this is the program that actually breaks through not just losing weight, not just getting stronger, but shapes your body, mind, soul, the way that you view food, the way that you view birthdays, the way that you view traveling, the way you view going out, the way you view your relationships, your family, your friends? Like, what if it changes all of that? Like, literally, what if it changes all of that? And I had one of those, sorry. I had one of those moments. Oh my God, Riley, stop. My team knows that he's famous for this. Come here. I had one of these like come to Jesus moments where I was just like, what if this is it? And I did not want to admit this because I was too scared. And honestly, and I broke down. I went live on my team page on one of the many things I posted in there today. And I actually broke down because I realized one of my fears of what's been holding me back all year is because I am mad. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad that I'm one of those people that did 21-day fix multiple times. I lost 15 to 20 pounds nearly 2 years ago, and I gained it back, and I've been very stuck ever since. I've gone up and down. I've worked really hard on my nutrition all year, but the one thing that I haven't done is changed things up. And I'm mad because I have not seen the results I've wanted this year. And I've gotten to this point 2.5 years into my coaching journey that I've almost let myself believe that I cannot change. I've almost let myself believe that I'm the problem, I'm the victim, and that I need to find something else, that Beachbody just must not work for me. When the reality is, this is not what's working for me, that I have to find something else to change. And to all those scared of cost, guys, if you could have your dream body and that cost you $200, $500, $1,000, if by the end of that X amount of money you had your dream body, would you be happy? I'm going to dare to say yes, because I was thinking about this more and more, about this whole hashtag I'm worth it, because I'm flipping worth it. And as scared as hell of failure and all of these things, I realized my health is what matters. And your health is what matters. Yes, of course I would much rather be having champagne on my 30th or where I'm traveling next year. But you know what? If that means that I can look like Christina frickin' Delgado at the end of that, that is a much bigger dream of mine than having a glass of champagne. And there goes my phone while I was trying to go live. So, anyways, I'm super fired up and I'm super flippin' passionate about it. I'm sorry to steal the mic from you guys, but I really had to jump in here and say that because it's just been firing me up all day and all week. So I hope that sheds some light on where I'm at right now.
I think we should all do like a slow clap, because that was so powerful, Claire. I could feel so much of what you were saying, and I could relate to so much of that on even my own story and my own, like what you said, fears, what's held you back in your own personal journey and in your business, and in your family, in your relationship. And I think one of the things, what you were saying is, if you could have what you feel like you're missing in your life, if this program or these groups could give that to you, wouldn't you do it? Wouldn't you? Yeah, I would say yes, yes, yes. And what's even bigger than that you were saying that, I don't think you realize that you were saying it, is that this is more than you getting abs. Because what you're talking about, this mental realization, you don't get that by sitting on your couch watching Netflix all night, drinking a glass or bottle of wine. You don't get these inner transformations. You don't get these opportunities to grow if you're just telling yourself, I'm stuck, I'm not going to change, this is who I am, I'm just going to scroll on Facebook and /hate all the people whose lives look better than mine. If someone is sitting here watching this live stream and they're like, wow, Claire's got it all together, Danielle's got it all together, Jordan's got it all together, Noelle's got it all together, we don't. But we are all on this mission and on this journey to live our best lives, to be outrageously obsessed with living. And so that's why we do these programs. That's why we share our hearts the way we do, because we don't want to just be a bystander watching other people's lives go by, watching our life go by and thinking, man, I'm on to my third kid and I seriously hate everything in my closet. I hate the person I see in the mirror. I don't know why my husband still wants to be with me because I'm disgusted with myself. We don't want to get to that point. If we're at that point, we don't want to stay there. And we don't want that for you. We don't want that for the people in our lives that we love, because if you're on our social media, we care about you and we love you and we want to share a way to change your life. And I've never felt this excited about a program like what Claire was saying. I mean, when 80 Day Obsession came out, I thought the same thing. 80 days, I have to buy equipment. I have to start utilizing some performance line that I've never, ever wanted to really utilize. Guys, that's the truth. Claire and I were talking about how we like Energize, but we never incorporated Recover regularly. Danielle never did that until she was in a test group where she had to sign a contract that said, I will do exactly what you say. I'll do exactly what you tell me to so that I can get the results that I want. She literally signed a contract, but never before, when she did any other program, did she do that. So why now? Why now? Because we have all this experience, I guess. And because we want more. And this is Beachbody literally giving us what we say we want, right? So if you guys have any questions, please add them in the comments. I mean, I'm getting fired up. Danielle, I know you got some fire behind there because you're pretty fiery.
I want to top you guys, but I want to touch on the nutrition plan because I've been getting a lot of questions about this, and I got a question actually on Instagram about gluten issues. So if you have gluten intolerances, please talk to your coach before you purchase anything performance line with the Recover. Okay, Energize, you're totally good. Vegan Shakeology, you're totally good. Y'all know that. But talk about Recover and make sure you talk with your coach about it. But there is, for the first time ever, a vegan meal plan for this program. So that may not interest any of you, but I think that's a really cool point if you have friends that are like, oh, I can't do that because I'm vegan. Well, yes, you freaking can, because there's going to be a plan for you. That was a big thing in Shift Shop, that there wasn't anything specific written. So I'm really excited that they're going to have that with 80-Day Obsession. Now, the other question I've been getting is, what the heck is this time nutrition? Okay, can we just open up our mindset for a second? And I know we like to talk, but I really want to hit these points because I've been getting these questions a lot. So I promise I'll keep it as short as I can. Guys, time nutrition is not, you must eat this. You must eat this at this time. You must do this. You must deprive yourself. You must weight loss. This is not about just weight loss. If you haven't gotten that picture yet, okay? That's one aspect. What is even more important is learning how to eat what, when. So I don't know if you guys feel this way, but sometimes I get up super early and I work out, and it's just a shitty workout. It's real bad. Like, I just don't give my all. I don't go all in no matter what Energize I have in my system. It's because I haven't slept well, or I haven't eaten in 12 hours. You know, your body's deprived when you're sleeping. So Autumn actually lays out, okay, say you're a 5 a.m. workout person. This is what you should have before you work out. This is what you should have after you work out. This is what you should have 3 to 4 hours later, and 3 to 4 hours later. And guys, it's going to simplify the way we look at nutrition. It's not going to be, you must eat chicken and broccoli. Heck no. It's going to be, this is your fruits list. Pick a fruit and eat it at this time. This is a meal you could eat for breakfast. Here's some options, but in a way more detailed way, because I want to note Autumn's brother, Bobby Calabrese, he actually makes all the recipes for Fixate, and there's going to be specific 80-Day Obsession recipes, meals pertaining to each plan, depending on what your goals are and what time you want to work out and all that jazz. So it's very personalized, and I just don't want you guys to freak out about this time nutrition thing, because I think it's going to be the best thing that ever happened to us, and you are going to eat frequently, but isn't that a great thing? Like, y'all, normally we just don't eat enough food, and we think, oh, the scale's not moving, I just have to eat less. No, you actually are breaking your metabolism down when you deprive yourself over time. And so that's why I'm super excited about this, to really focus on nutrition and really understand what we need, when, and why. Okay, Julia said, if you're a 5 a.m.er, you don't have to be up at 4 eating right. So if you are a coach or a discount coach, when you purchase your bundle, you're going to get access also to Autumn's coach group, which is going to be on Facebook. Again, if you're a discount coach or a coach, you'll have access to this. And she's going to answer questions specifically like this. Because again, the nutrition plan doesn't come out till January 8th. So I can't tell you for sure what exactly is when, but I'm telling you what I know. And I'm telling you not to be scared, that we're going to do it together, and we're going to work it out together, and you're not going to get up at 4 a.m., but we're going to figure out a schedule that's going to work for all of us. Because again, sleep is part of this program. So we're going to figure out what works for all of us. So just to kind of go over those key dates again, December 14th to January 14th is the discount time, the time where you need to commit to our test group, and you get the extra discount from Beachbody. December 20th, if you already have Beachbody on demand or you upgrade to it, you're going to get the Little Obsessed workouts so that you can start preparing for 80-Day Obsession. January 10th, Autumn's coach group launches on Facebook, and she's going to talk through all the concerns you have from day 1 to day 80. And I think that's a great, no trainer's ever done this before, guys. Have you gone into a group with Tony Horton? Have you gone into a group with Chris? No. You've gone into our accountability groups, and I know y'all love us, but how cool is it going to be to have access to a trainer? So just keep that in mind, that you're getting that for free if you are a coach. If you already have BOD, you do get 80-day obsession workouts. But again, you won't have the performance line, you won't have the printed calendar, you won't have the equipment necessary. And all I can say is you can use whatever equipment you want, but if you don't get the Beachbody stuff, are you really following the plan? I'm just being honest. The last date is January 15th. Our test group officially starts. So my advice to you is connect with your coach. Talk about your options. Ask for Christmas to have a little extra to go towards this, and commit to it before January so that you have all your stuff that comes in time. You can take your cute pictures with us and do your little sliders and little rubber bands, resistance bands. And you can feel that feeling of excitement and give yourself time to check out the nutrition plan, to plan it all out. I know Tori is like an amazing meal planner. I can't wait for her to help me with that. And let's get this party started. What other final questions can we help answer? And of course, you guys know the event will be up and we can absolutely answer questions there as well. Anything else? This is helpful. Y'all ready to go all in? So thank you for being here, guys, tonight, and we so appreciate you. And I really hope you consider to not have FOMO, because this starts January 15th and there will not be another group until April or May. So the one thing I want to tell you is you can sit in and commit, or you can sit back and watch everybody else. And I know myself, I don't like FOMO. And we will have other challenge groups running, but I'm telling y'all, don't miss the boat. Get on the obsession train. Go all in. Let yourself go to your highest potential. All right? Thank you so much for being here. Happy 80-day launch day, and I look forward to chatting with you guys. Have a great Thursday night.